Hi, I'm Linda Guerrero, and this is Bailey. And Chris Lozano and I are doing our applied research project on pet ownership and the benefits that it has for health, for security, and for relationships. Since the earliest of recorded time, there has been evidence of animals coexisting with humans. What began as a utilitarian relationship where animals were providers of food, clothing, hard labor, and transportation has become a familial relationship where animals, now as pets, provide companionship, relationship, comfort, and protection. Animals are increasingly being used in service to humans rather than as providers for humans. So we found in our literature review that there are significant benefits to pet ownership in regards to human health and well-being, feelings of security, and meeting of needs for relationships. Our personal interest in the study as pet owners is as follows. Chris has a black lab boxer mix and has had dogs since childhood, um, and they have always been a part of her family. And then I currently have three dogs. Bailey is one of them. And I've had a variety of pets my entire life, everything from fish to horses, um, cats, dogs, you name it. Um, as a child, my pets were my companions and my confidants, and now as an adult, they're the furry, messy parts of the family. Um, the main objective of our study was to determine the correlation of health, security, and relationship to pet ownership. Our constructs were selected based on both literature review and our experience with pets. As part of the literature review, we found that there were three primary benefits of pet ownership. The health benefits, that pet ownership is correlated with increased exercise and lowered blood pressure has long been established. The security benefits, we found one study that found that dog owners experienced a significant reduction in their fear of being the victims of crime following the acquisition of a dog. And then for the relational benefits, correlational evidence supports the idea that pets can serve as a supportive role to those facing significant stressors, providing positive psychological and physical benefits to their owner. And now I'm going to hand things off to Chris to discuss our methodology.
Hey guys, it's Chris and Amos. Say hi, Amos. Yeah, he's not interested in being on camera at all. So, we decided to construct our survey on SurveyMonkey, and we had 22 questions. We had one opt in question that was whether or not people had pets, because we only wanted to survey people who had pets. That is a happy tail right there. He's not sure what he's happy about. We only wanted to survey people who actually owned pets. It might have been interesting to look at data, between pet owners and not, but we didn't for the purposes of this study. So, of the 22 questions that we originally came up with, one was the opt-out question, and then 15 questions were based on the constructs. There were 5 for each of the 3 constructs: health, safety, and relationships. And then we had 6 demographic questions. And originally, we had questions like gender, ethnicity, education, how many pets you had, and what type of pets, things like that. We did end up having to recode our questions related to education level. That one was recoded because what we found was we didn't have enough of some of the higher level questionnaires or respondents that were actually like the Juris Doctorate or like professional level. So we lumped those in with the, you just make the rounds. We lumped those in with the, yeah, sorry, I'm distracted by him. So lumped them in with the master's degree. And then we also had a bunch of different categories for ethnicity, and we ended up just going with Caucasian and minority, non-Caucasian. So that was that. So that's pretty much the construction of our survey and how we disseminated it. Yeah, so here you go, Linda.
We had a few questions in our effects on health and well-being construct, which scored quite high. Notably, 74.4% of respondents perceive they are in better health due to pet ownership, and 84.1% of respondents agree that their pet definitely every respondent taking the survey answered positively to the prompt, I love my pet. Additionally, 95.9% of survey takers indicated feeling a deep bond with their pet, and 94.9% of survey takers indicated that their pet is a source of comfort to them.
Thanks, Linda. Okay, so we're going to talk about the demographics that we found. We found that 89.7% of our respondents were female and 81% were Caucasian. So we weren't really sure if that represented kind of the two of us as researchers, because we did contact our friends and friends and family on Facebook. So it might be that it resembled who we are. The other thing is we looked at education, and 16.1% were high school graduate, and 83.9% had some form of higher education, either some college, university graduates, or postgrad. And so we had a pretty educated group, you know. And then we looked at what type of animals or pets that they had, and also the number of pets that they had. This is where it kind of got interesting. 50.5% had dogs only, but only 16% of people had cats only. But then a full 84% owned dogs, like a combination of dogs together with other pets. So the predominance was that most people had dogs. I thought that was kind of interesting. And then again, you've seen in our videos, Lynn and I both have dogs, so it makes me wonder, if our respondents don't sort of look like us. The other thing is the number of pets. Okay, so 30% had one pet, understandable. 37% had two pets, totally understandable. But who are these people that have 10 point, that have seven? We have 10.3% of people had 7 or more pets. I want to know who they are. Crazy cat ladies. Anyway, so those were our demographics. I hope you enjoyed. So here are our conclusions. There's a high percentage of people who felt strongly about their love for their pets and the role that their pets play relationally. There's a high percentage who felt a real connection between having pets and having better physical and emotional health. We did find some limitation in our sampling of our friends, in that our responses really matched our own demographics. And there was a significant positive correlation between pet ownership and security, especially for dog owners. And then there was a strong predictor between feeling the health effects and security effects on how somebody might feel about their relationship with their pets. So those are our conclusions. Our recommendations are that if you want improved health, think about getting a pet. If you want to feel secure, maybe get a dog. And if you want to have a loving bond and a source of comfort, have a pet. If you already have a pet, then give them an extra hug or treat today because they are making your life better in so many ways. Thanks so much. Hope you guys enjoyed.